In this video, I will describe the Tech Academy's Cybersecurity Bootcamp. So what is cybersecurity? It actually goes by many names, including information security, computer security, data security, digital security, cyber defense, and more. Let's break it down to its component terms. Cyber refers to anything related to computers and technology. The term originated from cybernetics, which is the study of control and communication in animals and machines. Over time, as computers became more and more popular, cyber evolved to denote aspects of technology and computing systems. And as you know, security refers to the state of being free from danger, threat, or harm. It involves measures taken to protect individuals, organizations, or assets from various risks and vulnerabilities. And so cybersecurity is simply the practice of protecting computers from unauthorized access and other threats. Why is this an important area? Well, estimates suggest that globally, cybercrime, which is just a fancy way of saying criminal activity conducted using computers or the internet, costs businesses and individuals hundreds of billions of dollars every year. Cybersecurity is the only line of defense against the unethical groups and individuals who engage in cybercrime. Cybersecurity is a vital and stable industry to work in, and there is strong demand for trained professionals in this area. Cybersecurity embraces many areas, including hardware and networks, the physical components themselves, and the networks we use to connect them to each other. Front end, the parts of a website or software that the user sees and interacts with. Back end, the parts of a website or software that the user does not see, like databases. Software, the programs that run on computers. Apps, meaning specifically software that runs on mobile devices. All of these are potential targets for attack, and weaknesses can be exposed by hackers to steal data and cause damage. You will learn cybersecurity as it relates to each of these points on this bootcamp. This bootcamp is the best fit for people that are interested in a career that focuses on cybersecurity. Basically, if you're interested in subjects like protecting data, user privacy, blocking hackers, and securing all the various potential points in cyber attacks, this bootcamp is the perfect choice. The Cybersecurity Bootcamp will make you an entry-level cybersecurity professional, and there's a strong demand for people trained in cybersecurity, not only in tech, but in other industries. We want you to be a well-rounded cybersecurity specialist who not only can perform basic cybersecurity functions, but who is a versatile junior-level software developer. We believe the knowledge of web and software development is essential for anyone working in cybersecurity. In order to protect software, databases, apps, and websites, you must know how to code. In fact, some of the tools in cybersecurity involve writing code. Therefore, you will not only learn cybersecurity on this bootcamp, but several coding languages as well. The ability to code will raise your value as a cybersecurity professional and give you skills that enable you to create websites and software that integrate with the practice of cybersecurity. Additionally, an understanding of coding is vital for any technology worker, as it removes the mystery associated with the tools you interact with daily and puts you in better control of your job. And so, about half of your training will focus on teaching you coding, and the other half will focus on securing that code. Throwing you right into cybersecurity without any grounding in technology or coding would be a disservice. That said, these earlier courses cover tools that are vital to doing successful cybersecurity work and could properly be included in any cybersecurity course. Key computer science concepts like computer hardware, software fundamentals, and how networks work, for example, will be covered in the first part of the program, and you'll use those all the time in cybersecurity tasks. In addition to cybersecurity, you will learn 5 in-demand programming languages. There are more than 10 courses on this certification program that cover topics like computer science, which is the study of computers and how they work, programming fundamentals, HTML, the language used to create websites, CSS, the language used to style websites and change their appearance, JavaScript, a popular programming language that can be used to add functionality to websites and that can also create powerful computer programs, the basics of Python, which is one of the most used programming languages in the world, SQL, that stands for Structured Query Language, and is simply the language used to work with databases, version control, which is a tool that tracks changes made to files, helping users work together and go back to previous versions if necessary, Agile and Scrum, which are just fancy names for in-demand project management technologies used in the tech industry. You will learn other tools on your bootcamp as well. In fact, the Cybersecurity Bootcamp is one of our largest offerings. You can find the complete list of courses included in this bootcamp on our website, but what it all comes down to is this. Everything you'll learn is based on what employers need and want. We limit the subjects to real-world skills you will actually use on the job. We want you to have a large enough toolkit to succeed long-term in the tech industry. After you have a firm foundation in technology and coding, you will learn cybersecurity. In addition to the courses that cover coding and other topics, you will complete the following cybersecurity-specific courses on this bootcamp. Hardware and Networks Security course. Now, prior to this course is our Hardware and Networks Basics course, which takes a deep dive into computer hardware, servers, large computers used to store data, and networks. Before you can secure networks and hardware, you need to understand their design, terms, and construction. Then, with that foundation in place, you can learn various ways to keep them safe from attack. Front-End Security course. After you learn the basics of HTML, the language used to build websites, and CSS, the language used to style websites, we will teach you JavaScript. JavaScript tops some lists as the most popular programming language in the world. Then, with the knowledge of these key website languages, we will train you in how to keep websites secure. Hackers can attack the front end of websites in various ways, so we'll show you how to write your code and how to design front ends that are protected from these unwelcome visitors. Back-end security. Prior to this course, you will learn about databases and SQL. Again, SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It is a language used to access, modify, and create databases. With this foundation in place, we will show you how to ensure your databases are secure. Keep in mind that vital data, like passwords, are stored in databases, so keeping this information safe is a primary concern of any cybersecurity specialist. Cybersecurity. This is where we polish off the remaining security data, including how to write secure software and mobile app code, how to secure these software and apps, and learning tools and cybersecurity software that exist to really do your job. This is the largest course on the program and will round out your skills, so by the end of it, you will not only be a junior level web and software developer, but someone that can secure every aspect of the development process. In order to block hackers, you need to be able to think like a hacker, meaning you will learn the basics of how hackers commit crimes and steal data. By understanding their approaches, you can stop them. And so you will do a little bit of hacking at one point on your training, all set up in a secure training environment, of course. Even though a lot of data is included in this bootcamp, it would be impossible to describe everything regarding each language and to cover all there is to cybersecurity in a bootcamp. For example, there are 4-year cybersecurity degrees. In fact, there are even 4-year degrees that focus on only one element of cybersecurity, like network security or security analysis. The point is, we cover the basics of each language and subject, enough to where you can perform the most routine tasks, and to the point where you'll be able to pick up any additional needed skills on your own. Yes, the purpose of this bootcamp is to provide you with enough skills, but even more important than that, we want you to be able to learn and solve problems on your own. After all, we won't be there with you at your job. And so, the product of the Cybersecurity Bootcamp is not only a junior level cybersecurity specialist and developer able to perform the basic duties required of the position, it's a graduate who is able to stay abreast of changes in tech and further educate themselves as needed. This is a thorough bootcamp, and by the end of it, you will have a well-rounded skill set. On it, you will cover around 800 study hours worth of content and tasks. It can take between 5 and 9 months to complete, depending on your study schedule. If you study 40 hours a week, you can complete in around 20 weeks. Students who put in even more hours can expect to finish even faster, one of the many benefits of a self-paced program. If you purchase access for a specific amount of weeks, but don't finish in that time, you can purchase an extension. On the Cybersecurity Bootcamp, you will be trained in front-end and back-end development and security. Again, where front-end refers to the part of a website or program the user sees and interacts with, and back-end refers to the database and other parts of the program the user doesn't see. In addition to learning website development, you will also learn the popular programming language Java. Java is one of the most used programming languages in existence and can be used to create virtually any type of software. You will also learn how to create iOS, Apple, and Android, Google apps. The reason we teach you software and app development is because it is necessary knowledge before learning how to secure your software and apps. Also, as a cybersecurity professional, part of your job is knowing how to write secure code. This bootcamp will prepare you for a wide range of entry-level technology positions and put you on the road to your long-term, secure, and lucrative career in tech. The Cybersecurity Bootcamp is a major undertaking, a serious commitment, and a considerable investment, but it's worth it. If you think this is the bootcamp for you, you can enroll today, and I hope you do. Thank you for your time, and good luck.